Awesome. Is your phone producing audio? We're unmuted.
Hi. Oh.
Nope. But it might. All right.
All right, let's try.
Is that computer off?
Okay.
All right, cool. No, we're still getting some feedback.
I wonder if they can hear that though. I think it's quiet.
It's from the phone audio.
Can you just remove that one? I think we're okay.
No, there's like some feedback from this phone to this mic. and leave the camera off. Yeah.
Can you hear now?
Yeah, now I get audio back out of my window.
Then it splits it.
You can split that to this camera. Or we can use the mic on this device here. So that one's off, this one's off, this one's on. Amazing.
Awesome. All right, how about now? Oh, we're good? Awesome. Fantastic.
Welcome.
Thank you for bearing with us.
All right.
Should we introduce ourselves?
Absolutely.
Well, my name is Taylor, and I am very excited to show you guys some of these fantastic products today. And this is Brett.
Hi everyone, I'm Brett, and I'm here to talk more about Rara and the creative vision behind their products, as well as the great. Let's see, that's very faint.
Thank you, Kelly, for being so responsive.
It's going to be the mic is in the back.
Oh,
I'll think about this. Let me just test whether that's true. Is it much louder now if I talk directly into this mic? Or can you hear it on the other?
Perfect now. Okay, so
All
that's
right.
the issue.
All right, so the mic is here, so we'll just set up the mic right like that,
Okay, let me move all the little things.
and we'll set up this.
Is that gonna stay? Do we put something on top of it?
Nope, I think it's capturing some other stuff, but it's okay.
Okay.
Amazing. All right.
Great. What is? Oh, it's the box. I was trying to figure out what it's looking at.
Yeah.
All right.
So, all right. So, thanks, Kelly. I think we should have some sound. Thank
Fantastic.
You.
Great, great, great.
So let's start again here. Take two. So excited to be here with you today, Taylor, to talk about Rara jewelry.
Great, and I am so excited to be here with you to talk about what we're going to be wearing when we are all vaxxed and ready to go back out into the world. Maybe you forgot how to accessorize, but don't worry, because we are here to help you out today.
Amazing. And to go with our amazing collection of rings for spring, we also have this wonderful collection of nail polish from Gabriel Cosmetics. And that comes with 5 different nail polish colors, really covering the full spectrum of blues and silvers and reds. And I think we need to get a price check on that item, but we'll come back with that later in the show.
All right, well, we're ready to ring in spring, and we have some rings for you guys today, and we'll show you how to accessorize them, and maybe which nail polish color to choose to make this your hands really pop, maybe some other pieces to accessorize with, and tell you a little bit about Rara. So these rings come in many different sizes and half sizes, so not to worry if you have a half-size finger. They're easy to navigate on the website and find your half-size rings. They come in different colors. We have a silver, I will show you the band. We've got our silver, and we have gold, and we have gunmetal, which is that little black dress for your finger. They come in different textures as well. We have the classic texture, which is what I just showed you, as well as this textured ring. Very natural and very organic. I'm now realizing it might be hard to show them my hand with the rings on it.
Yeah.
With this angle.
We're going to have to move them or get close to this camera.
Okay, great.
As Taylor mentioned, we have a textured ring and a plain ring. The ring names for the textures are plain and rough, and they come with a variety of different semi-precious stones, which we've been learning a lot about.
Absolutely. All of these stones that Rara uses are ethically sourced and sustainably found for you. So the pearls and the gemstones all come from conflict-free environments. And there's an uptick right now in semi-precious stones. This is going to be really popular, I think, coming back into the world once we are going out again. And all of the rings are sustainably made, cast, polished, and perfected by the craftsman. And there's no nickel in the ring, so if you have an allergy, not to worry. The alloy has no nickel in it. I know that can be a concern. And my favorite thing about these rings is that sometimes it's hard to find things that are simple enough, but you can dress them up. I feel like with rings, you get either a piece of costume jewelry or you have a small ring. But with these, because they are stackable, you have a lot of different options.
That's right. The stackability is an amazing feature of these rings, and we're going to show you a little bit more about how you can accessorize them and pull them together. And it's also amazing to be able to stack together the different textures as well as the different metals. So, not everyone loves to mix metals, but if you do, you can get the silver and gold together. And because these bands are so small, they really draw the attention to the stones.
Oh, I'll show you here.
Yeah.
So this is like, you can set them to be a little bouquet on your finger or a constellation kind of. And you can mix all the different, metal mixing. Silver and gold is always a good classic look. And my favorite thing about the stackability of these rings is that they don't catch on anything because they have this. The way that they lay flush to each other, and so they're not going to snag. So for spring, I really like to wear a lot of loose knit fabrics and baggy looser knit sweaters and things like that. You would wear to brunch, or maybe linen pants. These are not going to hang up on anything you're wearing because the settings are not only rounded with this very kind of natural organic look, but the rings, all of them will lay flush to each other, so you don't have to worry about snagging on anything.
Yep, that's an amazing feature of these rings, and I think we just shared a link with you to the first product, the tidal wave, which is one of the rough rings. It has the texture.
These back.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll put this one on for you. So this blue stone is our topaz, I believe. Oh no, the topaz is yellow. This one is our rough setting, and this one looks a little different. I don't know if you can see, a little different than the other ones. The textured rings, the rough rings come in different textures. So you have some that look like a wood grain, some that look more volcanic, some that look a little more cosmic or things like that. So that one's a little different than the one I'm wearing. Let's see. Oh, so it's aquamarine, I believe. Aquamarine. That's what this blue one is. We have a nail polish that matches this perfectly from our cosmetics line. So we've got this blue one here that right here that I can show you on our camera here. So we have our selection of different nail polishes. There's another set as well of 5, which you can see on the other side of these. So I would say with this blue ring, I might do this one if you're looking for a little more earthy look, or this one here, which is beautifully complementary for this stone.
Yeah, it's an amazing way to really accessorize the rings and the nail polish, bringing them together, and a great way to really make the jewelry pop both with a complementary color or an offset color. We really love and recommend both looks. We might even be able to share some content that we have from Rara with the rings that we can pull up on screen to share with you. But yeah, again, in the meantime, the really exciting thing about this collection is the variety of stones that we have for each one.
There we go.
Yes, there's a great example of a little bit of color in the males with some of the rings in real life. And I just absolutely love the way that this look has been pulled together with the gold, very chic gold top, very high sheen, and these rings that are just, you know, bursting with color. But the bands themselves really complement very nicely this top.
You can also see that those rings on that photo there, it's a beautiful photo, are really catching the light because of the way they're set. They're set in an asymmetrical way. And so we're zooming in, it's perfect. They can catch the light and you can turn them depending on which way you'd like them to face. So you can face them towards yourself or away from yourself, depending on how you want them to fit together and catch the light. I think this is a very organic look, but with the gold is I think this is a very powerful photo with this gold top and the gold bands. Is just really good match, really good pair.
Absolutely, and there's so few rings where you could stack together. I think I see at least 4 rings there stacked together, but it's still a very delicate look. You know, it's not overpowering at all, which is something I love about these Rara rings. And to dive in a little more, I know we did some research. Oh, we got another view here on the gunmetal and silver to show you a different kind of color tone with a white top, and we have a few of those here.
I can show you those, our silver and our gunmetal. Right here, I think you can see we've got these 3 silver ones, which are very classic, with the diamond and a pearl and things like that. This could remind you maybe, because it's such a classic look, diamonds and pearls, and Marilyn Monroe said diamonds are a girl's best friend, and they have been for a very long time. So this could, you know, maybe remind you of your grandmother. This looks like something maybe my grandmother would wear for sure, but because she's a cool grandma. She's pretty, she's woke and cool, and she loves the trends. And I find that these look very classic and very, I feel, to me, when I wear jewelry, it's not just for others. It's almost never for other people, actually. It's usually for me. When I'm wearing jewelry, I feel that's the last step, I think, for outfits. I feel very put together, and I feel very like I'm in charge and I know what I'm doing. And even if it's just something for me, even if nobody's ever going to notice, maybe 1 or 2, which is hard to do with these rings.
Absolutely.
If it's something that makes me feel good on the inside while also looking really great on the outside.
And another thing that I would love to kind of talk to you all about in the audience is we've already sold out of all of these silver and gunmetal rings in these specific colors. I think we have 1 color left. I'm not sure what we have left here, but if there are any that really stand out to you, we have a pearl, we have what is our diamond, we have the solid onyx, and then we have the
amethyst and peridot.
Amethyst and peridot. Yeah. If there's a favorite color among the audience, feel free to write in, let us know. I think we're monitoring both the YouTube and the Facebook comments here, and we'd love to know what you're interested in so we can see if we can bring back for our next show some of those items that are currently completely sold out.
Absolutely. I think if you also are someone that likes your birthstone, if you're into the zodiac or into the, there's a Sanskrit tradition of which stones protect you based on your birth chart. And so my birthstone on like the traditional side is the amethyst. And so I love this ring here with our, oh, you can't see it there. I'll show it to you. This amethyst with our rough, our textured look. And this feels very much like something I would wear every day because it's not too much. If I wanted it to be more, I could put some more on there. I could put less rings, more rings. It's a great thing about this. And then my combination, I think with this one would be this peridot, which you can see right here because that's my sister's birthstone. She's born in August. And so this, to me, is a little private moment that I can wear on my hand where I can look down and see my sister's birthstone
Wow.
next to mine.
What a combination.
I also have a bracelet that she gave me that is a sister bracelet, and it says sister. And I would probably wear this at the same time, maybe on the other hand. Maybe on this hand. I have that little bracelet on here. And I feel like this one's got kind of a textured gold look too. This is just super simple. No one's going to be like, wow, you're wearing a shirt that says my sister's awesome. But this is something very private for me to make me feel like I'm connected at all times.
Amazing. And I can't help but notice the absolute radiance and clarity of those stones. You know, every stone is hand selected and hand sourced directly by Rara, which gives us a chance to tell you about another feature of this brand, which is a real rarity in this level of jewelry. They bring everything to you direct through their website. And that's an amazing opportunity for them to reduce the cost on these rings that through a traditional retailer may cost up to 2 times as much. So we have some price information on all of these rings here, which I'll pull up for us.
Yeah, by bringing them directly to you, to the consumer, it is going to make it a lot more. It's because they already are using sustainable harvesting practices, and it's all eco-friendly and conflict-free. It could cost a lot more than it does, but because we're able to get them directly to you from their website, and right here, right now, it's going to be a little more affordable for you.
Absolutely.
And which is great because I want all of them. I want every single ring. I want to be able to use every single one when I want to. So I would want one of every color.
Yeah, the colors are so collectible. And these plain rings here are starting at $80 for most of these stones that we have, which is an amazing value. And I think that we're starting the rough rings at $180. Is that right? Is that what we have? $180 for the rough rings, which is a phenomenal value. We can talk a little bit about the process by which these rough rings are made, which really I had never been familiar with before. I don't know if you had seen this in any jewelry before.
No, I think that it is interesting the way that they cast these rings is this main band is some of them I think are sprayed with the processing chemical.
Melted gold.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, some of them are melted away and some of them have the gold sprayed on top. Yes.
So we have some that are kind of like these ones that look more like magma, I would say. These are the ones that are going to be made in that way, kind of just like lava. So if you're feeling earthy, if you've got that hippie vibe going on, it's a very natural look. It's made in a way that kind of like how lava forms when it comes out of a volcano, which is super cool.
Yes, absolutely. Especially timely for today being Earth Day.
Earth Day, I forgot it was Earth Day.
Today is Earth Day. And what better way to say thank you to our planet than by participating in this ethically sourced, sustainable jewelry collection, which is inspired entirely by nature with the wood tones, with the lava tones, with the stones, and the birthstones. Just a really, really beautiful and amazing collection that we have here for you today.
Getting these all from Mother Earth, so you can look your best.
Absolutely. I think another thing that we didn't touch base on yet is the opportunity for all of these to be purchased through Klarna. So the price today on these really fine plain rings is only $20 down today, which is
that's
awesome
awesome.
Starting point. How could you say no to that?
I think I'll have to buy them. Let me pull my phone out and get on here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's such a deal. It's just incredible. And but behind all of these rings, Rara extends a lifetime guarantee. So if there's ever any problem or ever any point of dissatisfaction, they're there to sort it out for you. They're that convinced that you're going to absolutely love these pieces.
That's so awesome. That's not always the case in most situations. I know my mom's wedding band lost stones and they would refuse to repair it. They were, charging her, big fees to replace a stone or to fix a setting. These don't snag, so you're probably not going to need that. These are made and they're very quality. So you probably won't have an issue, but if you do, that's the great thing about this company is that they are 100% behind their product and they are ready to make sure that you have the best experience possible while you're wearing something that makes you feel really confident and beautiful.
And they're totally able to do that because they own all of their own manufacturing facilities where the stones are put together with these rings in Istanbul. And Istanbul has been a center for jewelry for thousands of years.
Yeah.
So It's a real amazing place, a resource that, that Rara has built over the past few decades while they've been producing this jewelry.
Well, it's definitely using those techniques in a center of somewhere that you think of being, popular for fine things like that. It's tried and true. You can trust that this product is going to come to you in the perfect shape and it's going to stay that way.
Yep, absolutely. Extremely versatile, everyday rings.
And they're bright, wild, and uncompromising, just like you.
Yes, yeah. And I think we have for each one of these rings a little bit of a backstory, a little bit of a name, a little bit of a little more to talk about. I guess maybe we'll bring on one of our other hosts to dive in a little bit more into the backstory behind some of these rings, and I will take a driver's seat here. But thank you so much for joining the first part of our show.
Okay, thanks everybody. We're gonna bring on my friend Meredith here.
Hi everyone. So lovely to be here. So lovely and so happy to be here with you, Taylor.
I'm so glad you're here. So tell us a little bit about some of these, the specifics, the stories and the names of these guys.
Yeah, so I'm so excited to be here because I love accessorizing, and I feel like for me personally, I love wearing jewelry that has a story behind it.
Absolutely.
And I think Rara does that amazingly because all of these rings have such a beautiful story to it. And I know you're very sentimental like me, and it's really like a conversation piece, right?
Definitely.
Yeah, so maybe we could talk a little bit about this ruby one right here. So this is actually one of my favorite rings because I'm born in the month of July.
Oh.
And so this is my birthstone, because I know you were talking a little bit about birthstones. And so this one is my particular favorite one. And the reason why this one has such an amazing backstory is because this ruby was, I mean, it's really amazing because so this ruby was actually, this gemstone came all the way from Africa. And actually it's interesting because a lot of Rara's jewelry is quite, African inspired, and even from the pattern and the gemstones, they're really sourced from all different places around the world. And so this one, even though it's plain, I feel like it has such a beautiful backstory because the gem is not just one you find from anywhere. It comes from a really special place. And so that's really more meaningful to me.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Coming from the earth, from the place of the birth of humanity. That's incredible.
Yeah.
What a special thing to wear.
Yeah, exactly. And so this next ring, so we talked a little bit about these textured rings. This one has a kind of volcanic pattern, and this one has a citrine center into it. So it's yellow, and I love this because the yellow of the gem plays with like the gold.
Oh, absolutely.
So it's like a yellow and yellow kind of thing.
Yeah.
And this particular pattern of the band is actually molded from volcanic rock. So that makes it really special because this is really like a one-of-one piece, like there's no other ring like that.
Yeah. And you get to tell everybody, like, look at this. This has these features. This is from a volcano,
Yeah.
It's pretty incredible.
And I feel like as women, we want things that are special. We don't want to, be similar with other people. We love to be unique and kind of show off our own jewelry, right?
Of course.
So I feel like having rings like this is just so special because now you can go out and tell your friends, oh, there's no other ring like this. Having that exclusivity, limited edition feeling is just so special.
And that's the great thing about all of Rara's products have this beautiful story behind it. So boyfriends, if you're watching, or girlfriends, this is something you should look at. You don't even have to think too hard. Just get on the website and click, and
add to cart.
Exactly, and you're done. You
Yeah.
got a great gift, a beautiful, maybe look up your girlfriend's birthstone, maybe,
Yeah.
or something like that.
That's what I love about Rara too, is that they have so many different kind of gemstones, so you can really find one to match, your birthstone.
Absolutely.
And I think it just makes it all the more special, especially because, as you mentioned, once COVID is over and a lot of things are opening up now, it's time to accessorize.
Oh, definitely. I know. I think I was so excited. I got my first shot today, and I'm so excited to be able to go back out and wear all the things that have been sitting, collecting dust while I've worked from home in my pajama pants and my, my work shirt.
Yeah, the same outfit every
single day.
I know. And now it's time to show off our style.
Oh, absolutely. And that's the great thing. We have this partnership with Gabriel Cosmetics to show you what kind of nail polishes you can accessorize with, because you probably haven't gone to a nail salon in a hot
while.
second. Yeah, because it's been it's hard to do. So I think that one you just showed us, the citrine one,
Yeah.
is so beautiful, and it's so I don't want to detract from that stone and that setting,
Mm-hmm.
but you could definitely layer this one. Here, I'll scoot the nails over. You could definitely put this one with this dark kind of ruby one. I feel like this is a really this is a date night look right here. But if you want
agree.
to, if you're going to work or something and you've got this one's a little more, I would say, casual color. That's the one I would probably wear on a day-to-day basis. And this goes great with all of them. And the blue, because these just...
Ooh, yeah, the colors seems like very royal colors.
Exactly.
Yeah, I love that.
Absolutely. So you've got, and of course with this black one here, it goes with the rhodium that's sprayed on that ring.
In the ring on the texture, I agree. It goes so well. It actually goes really well together. I agree. Like all three of these are like perfect night looks.
Oh yeah.
And then you got this more nude color for the daytime. So really this ring is like, it could go anytime.
Oh, it's pretty versatile.
Yeah.
I think that's what's really important to me when I'm buying items, when I'm purchasing clothing or jewelry or makeup. I want it to be versatile. I want to be able to wear it in a lot of different ways, because if you're going to buy a nice piece, usually you're dropping a lot of money. Here, you don't have to. It's not, they're bringing this to you at a,
fraction of the price, especially with Klarna. So a lot of these rings are only $20 today, and then you pay it in the span of 4 months. So it's really not like a huge breaking the bank.
But so, and even if it were, you've got so much versatility here to stack them, to have a costume piece when you go to the theater once it reopens. Right. Or to wear to work, or to wear when you're giving a speech, or, any of those things. You've got a lot of versatility.
I agree.
If you're somebody that talks with your hands, I feel like this is a must.
Yeah, especially. Because it's like the first thing you notice.
Oh, yeah. And with the nail polishes, you're just
talking with your hands at this point.
I'm just gonna sit like this.
I totally agree. It's going to be so beautiful. So
let's scoot those back over.
These particular ones that we were talking about, this is the rough ring. This is $180, but if you buy now, it's only like around $40. And Rara offers free shipping and free returns, which is great. Like, who doesn't love free shipping?
Oh, yeah.
You love free shipping?
Absolutely. I feel like I will buy things specifically because they have free shipping.
Right. It's like almost like a guilt-free thing.
Oh, yeah.
It's like you're not paying for the shipping.
I'll definitely buy more of things with free
shipping. Me too.
Sure.
Sometimes I even buy things just to like make it add to the cart so that I can get free shipping.
Yeah. Which is great, because if you want to, you can, but you don't have to, because Rara.
Right. I love that about them. So out of all these rings, which one is your personal favorite?
So I definitely like that amethyst, the rough amethyst, that textured one that I had, because that's my birthstone. But I would say if I had to pick another one, because this one definitely, I do love this very simple, this pearl here is classic in the silver. This one is sold out, but if you want to see this one back, let us know. We'll make sure that gets passed on. This, to me, is one of the more classic looks. My grandmother always wore pearls, and so she would always, those were the gifts that we would receive.
Okay,
and so
very
to
classy.
Me, it is very classy, and as a kid, it was maybe the only nice jewelry I owned, because that was, her gift to us. And so I also, this is very special to me, because my best friend's wedding, all the bouquets and all of our bridesmaids dresses had simple pearl accents. And so to me, this has like almost a double kind of meaning. It's
so elegant.
It's very elegant and classy, but it also reminds me of my best friend. And
I love that.
It feels personal in a way, but it's not like, someone's face. When it's not a name. It's not, it's personal to me and to everyone else. I can tell you the story, or I can keep it to myself.
Right. And I think it looks so great. It looks great with the top you're wearing right now.
Oh, yeah.
It's not so big, so it's like not too gaudy or tacky, but it's like just enough to kind of like spice up your outfit.
Exactly. And it goes. We've got some nail polishes that are perfect. There's actually a pearl nail polish right here.
Ooh,
that might go with our
beautifully
pearl
with the pearl ring.
And that is so classy. When we start going to weddings again, because everybody canceled their wedding or postponed their weddings. We're going to have to really think about these things.
Everything's going to come back. So we need our nails to match our jewelry.
Oh, yeah. We need to be ready.
We need to be chic.
Oh, it's going to be great.
I agree.
I can't wait.
And so with that ring, do you think you could what other rings would you potentially you think you would stack it with? Because I feel like nowadays people don't just wear one ring.
Oh, no.
Right?
That's very into wear multiple rings.
Right. I feel like the more the merrier when it comes to rings. When it's accessories, sometimes more is more.
I think so. And I think I love that look. I think layering things is really in.
Yeah, I agree.
The boho look is more in on one end.
Yeah.
To me, I think I would put the diamond with this one, because these are two perfectly classy, almost, this is, like I said earlier, diamonds are a girl's best friend. And you've got the diamond and the pearl, and what that looks That is
That's
just
beautiful.
beautiful. With the silver bands that, like I said earlier, they lay perfectly flat together. So you're not going to get hung up on anything. You're not going to lose these stones. And I can also set this diamond here because they're set in an asymmetrical way. I can set it the other way so that those two, the stone and the pearl, actually face away from each other. Oh, I'm going to get a light on it so you can see. Oh my gosh,
Oh,
look at
that's
that.
beautiful. The
That
bling.
is awesome.
Nice.
Ching, 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 ching. That sounds like there's a filter on that in real life.
Yeah, it's so beautiful.
Oh my
I think
gosh.
I love that because, sometimes people prefer one thing, one direction or another. And really, like, now that you can alter the direction, it's almost like it's a new piece.
Oh, absolutely. I think that's one of my favorite things about these rings is that you can wear them in any way and they're going to be different every time.
Exactly. And you add one more ring to that, suddenly it's a whole new piece as
so
well.
Let's add I'm going to actually put this amethyst in the gunmetal in between them. So I'm going to mix some metals here. I haven't done that yet today. I am going to put this on, turn this one because I want it to face to the side. So I can stack, and I put these kind of in a little bouquet instead of like constellations. They're all right next to each other.
I like that.
So that I get my birthstone. I get the mixed metals, which is really chic. I put them in a pattern, of course, because I love that. Yeah. And that
I feel like the asymmetry is also really in these days.
Oh, definitely. I think that we're coming out. Also, you can do whatever you want. We've been inside for so long. Like it's going to be like, I can't wait. It's going to be kind of free reign. Just wear what you want. You're going to really get to explore your personal style.
I agree. And I feel like that will only get compliments because it's like classy, but it's a little bit edgy with the gunmetal.
Absolutely. I think that's really in. I think that's going to be a trend this coming season.
Speaking of this coming season, I feel like, spring's coming, right?
Mm-hmm.
Spring and summer's coming, places are opening up. So it's time to, really show off like the gold and, maybe like the green to symbolize spring and summer. It's very fresh. Yeah. And I feel like these colors are so pretty. And I'm someone who loves gold.
Oh,
I know.
Floral.
You love gold as well.
Too.
Yeah, me too. So I feel like we could even stack the plain gold with maybe even like the textured. So they're both green, but
beautiful. I know that one's just for my small finger.
Stuck.
Great thing. We got half sizes, like I said. So
yeah, we do.
Happen.
So, I think this is actually really cute. So you see,
that's awesome.
Although it's even the same gemstone, now we're playing on the band because the bands are different. So this is also like, a little different, and it even kind of like accentuates the green, I think, because it's like more green together.
Oh, absolutely. Like that's like the first sign of spring when you don't live in the city. You get to see the leaves of the daffodils coming up. That kind of reminds me of that because it's the green that you're going to see first, and then the gold, which is going to
gold.
Yeah,
I
saw
agree.
Some really tiny little daffodils on my way over here today.
Oh,
they were like the little blooms were like this big.
Oh my god, so cute. Yeah, I feel like there's so many flowers blooming lately.
No,
it's
the
beautiful.
tulips.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
I
saw the tulips everywhere.
I'm definitely going to make a tulip bouquet right now with these rings. So I'm going to add green in the middle, and I'm going to put. Let's see. I saw some yellows today, and then do we have that ruby? Perfect. This is like the tulips in my neighborhood are yellow and red together.
Okay.
And so to me, this is going to be
your little tulip.
This is my tulip bouquet.
Oh,
it reminds me of my neighborhood.
I love all like the different colors. I think they go so well together.
I think this is great. And then you also, because you have the different, like that's just a little detail there with the textured ones and then the simple classic one in the middle. Yeah, I think that's such a great look.
What nail polish do you think would go with that?
Oh man, I don't know. Let's see. This is great on its own, but if we want to accessorize this, maybe this red here.
The red. You're right to play with the
red in this, or the deep red, depending on where you're going. Maybe. I think either of these could be a great option. I would pick this one just because I am more than excited to go out to the nightlife again and go out in the evening.
A little bit sexier of a color.
Oh, absolutely. It's definitely for your little black dress or for your
exactly
going out.
And when you're wearing like a plain black dress, it would be super great for you to wear those because it's like you have a plain black dress, but now you're accessorizing with the rings.
Oh yeah,
and the rings just bring everything to life.
This is our versatility from day to night wear, which is really incredible.
Yeah,
I think that because these rings have so much versatility, you are able to wear them at both a meeting and go to drinks at a party, a happy hour.
I agree.
We've got a great photo here from Rara's Instagram page or from their website. We've got drinks with friends. Look at all these.
Look at all the rings.
They're hands.
Yeah, and as you can see, they work great on so many different skin tones because I feel like jewelry is like one of the most inclusive pieces. Like it
Definitely.
looks great on everyone.
Exactly.
And I love the texture and the colors of these. And as you can see from the photo, like it really looks great at a club, at a bar, when you're out for a drink, when you're
See
reaching
some-
for that drink, you know,
Oh.
you'll see that hand, you'll see those fingers.
There's a conversation piece right there.
Exactly.
With your painted nails, your manicure, you're
I
like
agree.
set to go.
You look so put together.
Oh, yeah, and you feel good because you know these are coming from a great place.
Yep.
This is a great time to mention about Gabriel Cosmetics nail polishes. So most nail polishes, I don't know if you know this, have a lot of like really toxic chemicals in them.
Yeah.
And I think that can be dangerous for your body and for your, for your mind.
Yeah.
So if
Especially
you,
when you're breathing it in.
absolutely. And
Yeah.
if you're like me, I like to get my nails done frequently. I like to do them a lot because I like to have a lot of different
Colors,
Yeah,
like
I
spice
have
it up. Yeah.
Exactly. So the great thing about the Gabriel Cosmetics is that we do have, they are toluene free, which is a neurotoxin.
Oh,
It's like
okay.
really bad for your system.
It sounds horrible.
Yeah, exactly. A neurotoxin, formaldehyde is in most nail polishes.
Oh,
and
I
for
see.
formaldehyde resin.
I didn't even know that. They don't even disclose that.
No,
normally.
and they do for cigarettes and they do for other things.
Right.
And that's what frogs are preserved in. So do you really want to put that on your nail bed where it's going to absorb into your skin? So the Gabriel Cosmetics line is formaldehyde and formaldehyde resin free, toluene free, phthalate free. And those are
Amazing.
all just toxic chemicals that exist to give it shine. But the great thing about these, as you could see, they have a lot of shine and they don't need
Right.
those toxic chemicals that are going to kind of leach into your cuticle. Just
Just really bad for your nail
really bad.
beds.
Really bad for you. It doesn't feel,
Yeah, and why not get this set? You know, it's for limited time. It's on the site because this is a brand new collection, and I think the colors are great. As you mentioned, they're very much day to night, and they even have some darker colors in here that you can wear on a night out. And a bunch of different like floral kind of colors that are very spring-like.
We got mix and match too, so I'll just push those back over one more time and show you
Yeah.
that we do have some that can go together. So if you wanted to do an accent nail, you've got options. If you wanted to mix, I'll do the little pieces of tape and I'll do like a line on one or a
Oh
dot
yeah,
on
like
my-
a little gold tape or something like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you could do that and have an accent nail. Like these two blues are very similar. So if you wanted an accent nail with this kind of natural confetti look, you could definitely do that.
Yeah.
And our
You can even do it with like the pearl one because I feel like that's
Exactly.
so classy.
Oh, definitely. So there's a lot of options here, and you can feel good about it because it's not going to hurt your body and your soul. And that's, everything's, all these stones and pearls are coming from such a great place.
Right.
It's very natural.
Yeah.
And why wouldn't you just want? keep it
Exactly. And I feel like nowadays, since, especially because it's Earth Day, I feel like we should all be treating our planet a little kinder. So
Oh, definitely.
why not support brands that are better for us and better for the environment?
Yeah,
Right.
better for our world just as a whole. for
Yeah.
sure.
So we love that Rara is very eco-friendly. They are virtually carbon-free. They do all eco-friendly packaging, and they all source things very ethically. And especially since a lot of companies these days have a lot of unfair worker wages, that is just not present at Rara at all. And we love supporting brands that treat all their workers fairly and source things ethically.
Absolutely. If it's a sustainable company that you can trust to be doing a great job with their business and also taking really good care of you.
Yeah, of course. Why not support them? And at the same time, they have these beautiful, stunning rings. I mean, the texture on this, and I think this is now the time to also mention like the quality,
Oh,
right? Like,
definitely.
you've tried these a bunch of times. How do you feel about the quality?
I think that these rings they're fantastic. Like I said, I would say I wear things out pretty easily. I am a little rough with the items that I own.
Okay.
I can take better care of them.
Me too.
These definitely stand the test. They stand.
I agree.
Riding the subway, running into people,
Yeah.
getting your hand stuck in things,
Scratching on your phone. things
Exactly.
like that.
That's a great thing again about those round settings. You're not going to get that issue of things being sharp.
Yeah.
Or running your tights.
Yeah.
Or
oh
anything
yeah,
like
running
that.
your tights is a big
That's
thing.
a big
I've
thing.
ripped so many tights because of
Oh
it.
yeah, if your ring gets hung up in there, your bracelet.
Yeah.
You're
And it's like now you have to throw the tights away.
Yeah, there's nothing you
I
can do. Or if you're
totally
out
understand.
and you
Yeah.
can't, you're just like, I guess I'm throwing them in the trash. And I'm
Right.
going with
I've
my-
done that so many times.
Yeah.
I know. It's the most annoying thing ever.
So that's not going to happen with these. And they, I think Brett was saying we've got the guarantee. So if something does happen, if you are like me and something does happen, they will they'll take it back. They'll fix it for you. And,
Yeah, I love that. Great company policy. Customer service is huge for me.
oh,
And
yeah.
I love that Rara has amazing customer service. The fact that they have such a great 2-year warranty policy
It's
is
fantastic.
amazing. And I think, like you, I'm also really clumsy. So I also bump into things all the time. So the fact that all of these edges are really, you know, just nice and smooth and rounded, as you mentioned, it's just perfect for really any kind of person.
Oh yeah, because you know, maybe you are very delicate and you don't run your hands into things. But maybe,
I wish I was that person.
I do too. But maybe you're not, and you can wear the same quality, that's very, you know, very great quality, and still be a little rough around the edges.
Yeah, so a lot of these rings, it's actually interesting because you can see that these designs, honestly, elsewhere, they would probably retail for like so much more.
Oh, definitely.
I think some of these, especially because it's sourced ethically, I think some places would mark it up, even as you can see on the chart, it would mark it up to like $750 for
Yeah.
a ring, but Rara, great deal.
Absolutely. And because I feel like when you're paying for quality, that's the most important thing. And so
I
you're
agree.
willing to drop a little more to buy those things that are, you know, that are going to have that great backstory, that are going to be
Yeah.
ethically sourced. But you don't have to just like, you don't have to empty your wallet for these rings.
I agree. And I feel like as women, we love to have new pieces all the time and
definitely.
accessorize. And so why spend so much money for something that might not be as good quality? And some of these companies do massive markups.
Yeah.
And so Rara is just so much more affordable, and you get these great styles, great quality, and
They're
it's
versatile.
versatile.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't know if anybody could leave us which their favorite ring is that we've shown you today. If you put your favorite ring in there, let us know what you like to see, what you'd like to see more of.
Ooh, yes.
Absolutely. We are, oh yeah, I see something coming in maybe. Let's see. Maybe.
Are there any comments?
I don't know. I see that we have 11 people watching though, so thanks for joining us, guys. We're so glad that you're here and able to hear about this deal. These deals, they're fantastic.
Let us know in the comments down below how you guys feel about these rings that we've shown you. As Taylor mentioned, let us know what your favorite rings are, and also maybe what your favorite color from the Gabriel Cosmetics nail collection is, so we can see your feedback for which one you guys think you guys might wear when you guys are out and about, when COVID's over, and you know, you're out there living your best life.
Oh, absolutely. I feel like once we can let us know what you'd like. There are some things that are out of stock because they sold so well, but they should be back soon. So not to worry, not to fret. I can't see the comments, but
Yeah, it's a little bit hard. I'm not too sure if
we're
we can see
watching
the
you.
comments. Your screen.
Oh.
We're seeing you Googling things and looking things up. There we go. No worries.
There we go. So for any new viewers out there, oh, have you mentioned this one?
Oh, the blue
The
pearl
blue
there. So
Like,
this,
this one is exceptionally beautiful.
I think so too. This is and it's great because we have a nail polish that like is almost
basically matches
perfect.
it.
I'll pick it up and just show it next to
Yeah.
you. I'll pretend that this is my finger. That's a big finger. Let me put it here.
On your middle finger.
There.
Yeah.
So we've got this one with this pearl. These are like
Very,
almost
very
perfect.
close. Yeah.
That's amazing. Well, if you needed a reason to buy both a ring and some nail polishes for this one specifically, we've got this one's called the Wild Oceans. And that is because it reminds the creators of the ocean. It's uncompromising. It's wild. It has a free spirit. It's got that natural look on the band.
Ooh.
So you can see, and this one's actually a little different than the other ones as well. I would say it almost looks, this one is the volcanic again. So we've got that. It's beautiful. In the blue pearl, which is ethically sourced from, we said the Mekong River Delta in Vietnam. And we know that our workers are getting paid fairly, and we are sourcing these from the earth,
Ethically.
from a place that, you know, this isn't going to hurt the environment. And we're able, that would be a very expensive ring. That value is quite high, especially if you
In
were
the thousands sometimes.
if you were to buy it from somewhere else, it would be very expensive.
Very expensive.
But because we're coming directly to you and Rara's got, you know, all these deals going, we're able to get it to you for a little bit less. We have let's see, Annie says, I like the white one in the middle or the blue pearl volcanic ring. Let's see what we got some more. Love the Gabriel nail polish. Dream and Wishful are my favorite. Rara
Ooh.
Tidal Wave Stone. Oh,
I love that. Okay, so I'm not. Do you remember which ones are?
Does it say it? I don't remember. It doesn't. I think. Let me
It
guess.
says on the website.
I'm sure it says on the website the yellow color for the nail polish.
Maybe we should guess which one is.
I'm gonna guess. I don't know.
Maybe we should pan it
Let's
over.
put it over
Yeah.
here and see. Let's see if what we know. I can't see any more from you guys, but let's see. Yellow. I don't know. It could be one of the other ones too. It could be one of the other colors, the dark blue or something.
Maybe cielo is also like the pink.
Maybe.
I'm
Is that a
really
word
sure.
that means
Dream is coral and wishful is peach.
Okay, so this
Coral.
is that one's
is
dream.
coral. Wishful.
Wishful.
Maybe
Okay.
cielo is the blue.
Maybe. Let's find out. Our sources are coming to us now and telling us that it is. Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Perfect.
It's pulled up.
So now we can see all of them. Perfect.
Okay, so the cielo is the pale blue and green.
Oh, okay.
So this blue one, is very much kind of reminiscent of like the ocean waters.
And that one goes perfectly with that stone that you were talking about with that blue.
Yeah. The blue,
The light blue one.
this one.
Yeah, which would go so well with this ring that I'm already wearing because the textures are different. This one's got more of a moon kind of texture, and it goes. It's blue and it's a stone. Oh, this is just like a beach inspired look for me. I feel like this is.
Oh, actually, that's beautiful. I didn't even think of that combination.
I didn't either until you were holding it. It's perfect. This is like
I love that. We literally just show them how versatile they are.
Yeah.
Like they didn't even seem like they went together, and they
They
look
do.
beautiful together.
And we got the two different textures. So that's super. That's going to draw your eye. That's super interesting. And we got a stone and a pearl, which is just that's special right there.
That is so beautiful.
Oh, and the nail polish. So we're gonna tell you a little bit about the cost on this nail polish. So
This is $29.50 right now. So it's $29.50. So not quite $30, not too expensive. And how much does that make each nail polish?
that's under $5.99 a color. So it's a really excellent deal.
That's actually a really great deal because a lot of the gray nail polishes out there are like over $10.
For sure. If I go in and I want to buy, if I can't make up my mind, I'm always frustrated because I don't want to spend over $20 to get this, to get two things that I like. And you can get 5 things that you like for under $30.
Yeah, I think that's such a great deal. And what's great about these nail polishes is that they actually apply so beautifully. I think some cheaper nail polishes, they have like an issue with like the brush. Sometimes it's like
And
the
it's
hairs
hard to
fall, out
I
to you,
hate
and it
that.
goes on your nail.
Oh, I
It's the
hate
most
that.
annoying thing.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
These
And-
go well and they're smooth, which is hard
Exactly.
to achieve without the formaldehydes. They go on really smooth, so you can do as few or as many layers if you want it to be a more rich color.
Yeah.
A lot of times I feel like they smudge when you try to do that, but with these, they're still got that beautiful lacquer. We've got a beautiful photo right now of our cielo color.
It looks absolutely beautiful. I think for a lot of nail polishes, sometimes you need like 3, 4, 5 coats, but with these, sometimes you just need 2.
I don't have time to sit and wait for 5 coats of
Them
nail
to
polish
dry.
No,
I agree.
and also, it's gonna be a
and we're like
disaster.
fanning them like
Yeah,
this. I know it's like
dry.
yeah. And sometimes like when I'm waiting for them to dry, I'm really impatient, and I'm also clumsy, and so like they like smudge, and sometimes and you have to redo the whole thing.
Yeah, that's so
The
frustrating.
worst. It's so annoying. I agree.
Because I know you guys, these are painted. This is just 2 coats on these, or
Yep.
is this
These are just 2 coats on all of these.
And these are like, look at the sheen on some of these. This is incredible.
Yeah,
that
they're
you can get
so
those
bright,
too.
and you can tell how opaque they are even after just 2 coats, which is really, I mean,
Yeah.
unlike even some of like the really expensive ones that I've purchased, like
Definitely.
some brands I've purchased that are like $12, $13 per bottle. I still
Yeah.
have to go 4 or 5 coats sometimes.
Oh yeah, for those ones that are the more natural and don't have those chemicals in them, you're paying so much more, and that's why the Gabriel Cosmetics is such a great deal because it's good for your body and it's super affordable. You can buy both of these. I feel like I would.
I agree. I think that the price for these are just unparalleled, and really like when you have beautiful nails like that, you would really just want to pair them with some beautiful jewelry as well to
Absolutely.
accentuate your nails.
Of course, absolutely.
I think this actually, this gunmetal with the purple is quite interesting. It's kind of like Halloween like.
Ooh, it is very,
You know?
it's very mysterious. It feels
Very
strangely
mysterious.
This is like the little black dress for your finger.
Yeah,
This
it's
feels
for like the girls who are maybe like a little edgy, like they want something that's just a little bit more mysterious. I feel like gunmetal is also not a common metal that is used on
Exactly.
rings. It's mostly like gold and silver, and I feel like this is just such a beautiful addition to your collection it's just kind of unique.
Yeah, and you can pair that one with the gold I found, with the purple stone and the gold there.
Ooh,
here.
okay.
Because because of the way it's set, you've got two different colors there of amethyst.
You're totally right.
Because of the dark setting, you've got this stone that will show you. Look at the way that is. That,
it's
I
so
think
beautiful.
That's beautiful. I
Yep.
love that. And the dark colors from that, the volcanic ring there, really go with the gunmetal. So there's nothing about that
agree.
that feels like it doesn't fit.
It doesn't fit exactly. The black, just like you described, it goes perfectly with the gunmetal and the volcanic and the what did you mention for the black? For
the rhodium.
The rhodium, right,
Yeah.
right. The rhodium in the band. And again, love how they're all rounded. So it's really, really, it will never snag on you.
Snag free.
Yeah, I think this is so beautiful. Very mysterious.
I like that one.
Kind of like a royal almost with the gold.
Oh, definitely. This is you are the hero of the story, but you're also the princess.
Yes.
But nobody really knows that you're the
right, because
the
you're
delightful
mysterious. Yes. Oh my god, it's very mysterious. I love this combination so much. And I think purple's such a beautiful color.
love
I
it,
remember
yeah.
you mentioned that this one was your favorite.
Yes, that's my birthstone, and I love the gold. So
I love that.
All right. What else do we need to highlight? Let's see.
I think maybe we can also talk about how you would style some of these with some of your existing pieces.
Oh, definitely. Okay, so I have some fun pieces here. So I love like the natural and organic looking things. So I have this was one of my favorite necklaces that I own. And it's a little, you can't see, it's a tree. The tree of life. And it opens and you can put essential oils in this. My mom and I share, she got me one of these. So we have the same necklace. So it's very sentimental, but it's also.
Do you need help putting that on?
I think I got it.
Okay.
Actually. Thank you.
Oh,
It's not great with this top because it's got that it's got this beautiful little tree. And I would say for this one, because it's a natural, it's a tree.
Yeah.
It's asymmetrical. It's I feel like it's from the earth. It feels like it's from the earth.
very naturey.
I would pick a green. I think I'd pick this green, this peridot stone with that texture, that rough look, and then I would pair it with another green with the classic with the plain band.
Okay.
I think I'm going to put the plain band on second. And that is the green, like the leaves. And now I've got
that's
these.
so beautiful.
And because this has that kind of hollow in it, you can see the negative space.
Oh, yeah, and that it's a little bit dark, and that
so
kind of
that
matches
goes
perfectly with the band.
Absolutely, with that negative space that you're seeing in that. I feel like that's something we don't think about a lot, is like how to play with negative space rather than filling things up, and like what does that look like? So,
yeah, I think that's so beautiful. It even goes with your bracelet and your necklace.
yeah.
Like everything just goes together
perfectly. I feel like if I had more bracelets, I would put maybe some more, like this is so simple and little, but maybe I would put something a little asymmetric, a little chunky with this.
Yeah, I agree. That looks so lovely.
I also have some earrings I like to wear when I wear my little black dress. They are very, they're kind of funky. They are, again, I think I must lean towards the asymmetric. I've got these earrings here, which are these little circles that have these black stones. And when you shine light on them, they turn a little gold, and it's got all these kind of rings on them.
I think they're really edgy.
Yeah,
so really different.
So this one I feel like I would pair with not only a gold band, but I would definitely want to pair this with one of the gunmetal bands.
Okay. Just to play on the black a little bit.
Exactly. I think that is a really good option. So I love purple. I'm going to do the purple, and I'm going to do, let's see, I think this gold on gold.
Ooh, yeah.
This color here, and do those together.
Honestly, while you do that, I'm just gonna wear some rings just for fun.
Oh yeah,
just because I think it's just so fun to wear things.
So this look with, I can't. My hand's the wrong hand. I should have done it this way. Boop. Those with these.
Beautiful.
I think this is great. I think
that's a great combination too.
I love that this gold, like you were saying earlier, really the stone reflects that gold and makes this ring just really pop.
Ooh, I think the purple and the yellow are beautiful. It's actually interesting because they're also complementary colors.
Oh yeah.
So the nice contrast, I feel like, really makes each other pop. They really just complement each
I
other.
think that's fantastic. Absolutely. What do we have going on here? Are you gonna?
This is just so fun. Like sometimes I just like to mix and match and wear jewelry because it just makes me feel beautiful.
Oh yeah.
And it's just so fun. Like if I'm wearing jewelry, sometimes I like talk like this, or like you're like,
I feel like I am much more likely to hold my drink like this.
Right. Or like suddenly you want to take more pictures now because you want to show off your rings. I do that all the time, especially on Instagram.
Oh, I
You know,
can't.
everyone loves Instagram.
It's gonna be great to be able to show off these rings.
Yeah, and I feel like just like wearing all of them on your hand, you know, sometimes you might think it looks silly, but honestly, when you wear them all together, I feel like it just looks so beautiful and aesthetic. And I think it just makes your hand more interesting.
Oh, it makes
draws attention to
And I
it.
have these tiny little hands, so I'm always looking for something
To jazz it up.
To jazz these, you know, these
Yeah.
hands up. So if I'm so ready to get a manicure, I've got my nails are ready to go. And I could do that for us right now, actually.
Yeah, we can have a little painting session.
Here, I'll put some, once I can figure out how to open this, I will. There we go. All right, I'm going to pull some of these out here. I think I want to do this. This one almost reminds me of a lip color I have. I like this one a lot. I think this
Ooh,
is
a
really
nice red color, but it's like not too red.
But it's not like the kind of red that like a secretary in Mad Men would wear. It's like
a subtle mauve,
classic.
kind of classic red.
Oh,
Right.
yeah, so I'll do a little demonstration here.
You do a little nail polish demonstration.
You want to pick a ring out for me to wear with this?
Ooh, I would love to.
And again, we'll highlight that this is under $30 for this whole set. It's great. I'll paint this finger. I am not great at painting my nails, but oh my gosh, look how great that goes on. Like that is
so smooth.
That's such a smooth. That's making even me, when I paint my nails, it looks like a toddler did it. Even this is pretty much foolproof. I mean, maybe not that part, but that's just one coat.
It looks so opaque.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah, it actually looks really
I'm
good.
quite impressed with that. I
I
don't,
feel like the edges are really easy to clean. You kind of just like brush them away with a finger.
and I'm not poisoning myself, so that's my favorite part.
And I feel like for that, for the ring, maybe we can go with
Ooh.
the gold and the red. I feel like that is just the
I
red
really
would
like that
lovely
look
and
here.
would like play on with it. Kind of gently slide it on top.
I think that's a really lovely look.
Yeah, it's so beautiful. I feel like the gold is really complimentary on your skin tone, and the red just really shines beautifully together.
That's great. I think I can do another. I'm gonna do another coat on here.
Maybe we can even honestly just throw in a little green.
I love that
With that
complementary
too?
color.
Yeah, another complementary color. Exactly. Another red and green.
Oh, wow, look how well that goes on. I am so impressed. I'm terrible painting.
Very
nails.
smooth.
I mean, I really messed it up there on the end, but execution not great on my part. But the way the nail polish goes on is fantastic.
Yeah.
So,
I think you did a great job. I think it looks so
it's probably
good.
the best I've ever done, honestly. So that's
And
a
that's-
testament to their product that it goes
Yeah.
on so smooth that I did not mess it up.
And it can work with anyone.
Oh, for
Anyone can paint their nails. And I think that's
And if you
It's
have
amazing.
kids love to paint nails, but I do not want to I don't have kids, but I would not want to give them chemical filled
anything
nail polish.
right. I think that would
wanna-
really damage their lungs maybe, or like make them smell like really toxic things in the air. I agree.
Oh man, I'm trying to show you guys to paint it, but that is incredible how smooth that's going on. Wow. I'm just super impressed by how that looks.
Yeah, it looks great on your nails.
So,
That is so beautiful. I love it.
wow. Oh, and I just did it what I did, but I thought I bumped it, but
It also dries really
it
quickly.
dried really
Isn't that
quick.
surprising?
I guess it didn't. I didn't bump
Yeah.
it. This is the nail polish for me because like you said, I think even when I go get a manicure, I'm impatient. I don't want to wait.
Oh, me too. I feel like I'm just there sitting the whole time, but at least they have a massage chair, which is nice.
Yes, exactly.
So you're like distracted by
I'm
something
like,
else.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I love this look. I love these.
And isn't it
together.
amazing that this is like only $5.99?
For nail polish, for sure. This is a Christmas party look too, almost.
Right.
Got a red and green. That is awesome.
I agree. It's such a fun holiday look. And even though it's not holiday yet, I feel like because the colors and the green, it's a peridot. It's like not too dark because it's not emerald, so it doesn't scream holiday.
Exactly.
It's still very spring, very summery. I think you could wear it, especially within the next coming months. So for any of you guys out there who are planning your outfits for the spring and summer, make sure you guys get these Rara rings as a duo. As we mentioned before with Klarna, it's only... And because these are under the plain style, they're very simple, very minimalistic. They are only going to cost you around $20 today, and there's free shipping. So within the next 4 months, like it's just $20 a month. That's like it's really affordable.
Just don't buy Starbucks twice, and you will be fine.
Exactly.
Like, just don't go just don't buy one coffee, and
Just
then
don't
you
buy
can
one
get a couple rings.
And then with these rings, now you can take a picture with your coffee, and it'll just elevate the look so much more.
We were talking about influencers earlier, and so
Yeah.
maybe we can start to kind of
become influencers
ourselves with all of our great. I kind of messed these up with all of our great products here to show off. I love this
I
one
love
too.
these. Yeah, the taupe color is just so. I feel like the taupe color is like the most beautiful because it also just like goes with everyday
Oh,
looks.
so classic.
You just can't go wrong with it, right? And
Oh,
I feel like that color can really go with any of these rings that we have over here because you can never go wrong with the basic color. And I just keep looking at this one, this
Oh, yeah.
particular one with the blue pearl.
It was a beautiful one.
I think it's stunning. And I just feel like I actually don't think I've ever seen anything like this. This is kind of just very tropical. You mentioned that this is from the Mekong River in Vietnam. And I think that's stunning. I just feel like all the earthy tones from the pearl, the way that it's holding, it's kind of like a clam.
Oh,
a
yeah.
little
It's
bit,
holding
you know what I mean?
very natural, very organic.
Right. It almost looks kind of like a coral reef, like the way that
I love
the
this. That one's the wild oceans.
right,
That's its
very
name,
wild
so-
ocean-like, and how the prongs are even asymmetrical. I mean, I just think that's stunning.
That setting just really, I feel like, makes it pop. Like you said, it does almost look very like a reef. It is the
Right.
wild oceans.
It is the wild oceans, and
perfect name.
the fact that this is sold out, I mean, you guys just need to comment down below and let us know if you want us to bring it back, and maybe we will. Because as we mentioned, these rings are pretty limited edition, and Rara normally doesn't bring things back. But if you guys are interested, make sure you get any of these right now as soon as possible before they're sold out.
Absolutely. Let us know in the comments too what you think.
Yeah, so these rings are super, super exclusive. So you really want to buy now before you're going to regret it because spring's coming. I feel like everyone's like shopping like crazy now because
Definitely. And now once you're vaccinated, we can go back out. So
Yeah.
you're going to be buying new pieces probably. And why wouldn't you? You've been trapped inside. You deserve it.
Right. You deserve it. Treat yourself. This is the time to treat yourself. And with all of these different ring styles, I feel like it's also time to revamp your entire jewelry collection, your wardrobe collection. Sometimes I look at some of my jewelry and I'm like, oh my God, I can't wear that
When
anymore.
did I
It's
buy
outdated.
that? Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. I feel like there's definitely items in my jewelry box that I probably will never wear again.
Right.
So I need to replace a lot of those things.
Right. And with styles change, I feel like now it's super trendy to do some textured rings, some kind of unique rings.
Yeah, multiple.
Yeah, and even these plain rings, stackable, as you mentioned, super trendy right now.
Definitely.
I feel like stackable wasn't as popular back then.
I feel like it's gone up and down through the ages. I feel like it was very popular with like moms and our mom crowd. And so you get a little bit of that here, but you're not going to age yourself. You're not going to date yourself because these are super, super trendy.
Right, I agree. Because of the pattern and then the rounded edges.
Yeah, the
really innovative.
For sure. I think that I'm just obsessed with them. I keep moving my head like this because I'm looking at the way the light is catching on them.
Right, I think the light reflects it so well, especially like if you're out in a club, if you're in a bar.
Oh my gosh.
You know, the lights are shining, the lights are dim. Even if you're out eating dinner and you're by the candlelight, you know, your hand is just blinging, it's shining in the candlelight. I think it'll just be absolutely stunning.
I am thinking about leaving with these, so don't stop me. Let me keep this red and the ruby and the peridot on here.
Yeah, and I think you kind of mentioned that for some of these, they're like mysterious, but I think part of the mystery is like how you decide to pair them, right? Like if we pair this, you know, gunmetal with the purple, maybe with something a little bit more light, like for example, this one right here, where it's like a little bit of a really pale. You mentioned this was kind of aquamarine. It kind of almost skews a little bit white, like the blue is so subtle.
Especially if you put it right next to the dark colors, you're getting a lot of like kind of contrasting looks there with the dark metal next to that blue. This one's called Tidal Wave, like a breath of fresh air. It's our little, just a little moment. This ring is its own moment.
Yeah, I love that. If you pair with this gunmetal, you know, suddenly now we just have a breath of fresh air, but also we have a little bit of mystery imbued in it. And I feel like even though this is, you know, not your everyday look, but it's still very edgy. It's very cool. You got purple and you got a little bit of a light blue, and it just, I mean, I think these two together is like a breath of fresh air.
I feel like I have never really thought about mixing metals, but after seeing you doing it and trying these on, I think I'm ready to jump into the
mixing metal world.
Yeah,
I felt like it used to be a sin in the past. Like people would shame you, like, "Oh my God, you're doing like."
I can't believe you're doing that. It's like black and navy, or like
right.
But like that's it's very European. We've got, you know, I feel like we're moving towards kind of the way trends are going to just absolute self. It's
Yeah.
all about, especially as we've been inside with maybe one person or maybe by ourselves. Like we get to really, this is our chance to really show like who we are. And that is,
Right.
that's awesome that I get to. I have that opportunity now to go out and be able to say like, this is who I am and this is how I dress and this
And you're
expresses.
unapologetic about it now.
Absolutely. I think
Yeah.
that's it. I'm excited to be unapologetic. I'm gonna mix some metals. I think I'm gonna put that diamond in between these two. The silver and
Ooh,
the
okay.
diamond. I think with my nail polish, which is completely dry now.
That's amazing.
Awesome. Wow.
You didn't even have to ruin your rings while you
No,
put them on.
This is incredible because I would not want to sit here and wait for that to dry.
It's almost like I feel like these two go so well together because since it dries so fast, you could be painting your nails
and
and
get
as it's
ready.
drying, you're
Taking
styling.
it out and seeing. So I've got my bouquet of the silver with the diamond, the peridot gold, and the ruby and the gold. And I think these are
Such a beautiful color
it's a little
combination.
big for my finger, but it is. And I stacked them this way. So I've got them lined up. But I turned the ruby one the other way because I wanted that one to pick up the light in a different direction.
Ooh, I see. Yeah, and as we mentioned, like you said, it's a little bit big for your finger, but I feel like
We've got
for you guys, don't worry. They have half sizes on Rara, so there's a size for everyone. Rara is extremely inclusive when it comes to, different hand sizes because, of course, not everyone has the same hand size. I think my hands are a little bit pudgier than
I just
yours.
have I'm almost 6 feet tall and I have these very tiny child's hands.
Yeah, I think that's so funny because I'm 5'4" and yet
Yeah, look at that. They're tiny. So small, so sweet.
so funny.
But that's great because not all my fingers are a uniform size either. I feel like
me
my
too.
middle and pointer fingers are very similar, but I can't always wear everything on the middle that I would on the pointer.
Right.
My ring finger, however, is much smaller, and then forget about the pinky; it's tiny. So that way, I can order different sizes for different fingers and have no slippage. None
Yeah.
of that going on. You won't lose them. I'm gonna put this on my pointer. I feel like these will go perfectly.
I love that. I'm gonna actually wear the ones that you said, the word like the bridal ones that you said.
Here, I'll give you the diamond back.
Oh, thank you.
It's very much reminds me of like that. I think this is a really cool gift. I was thinking about this a second ago.
Yeah.
That these would be a great gift for your bridal party. Now, if you've postponed your wedding,
I feel
and
like a lot of people
I
have.
feel like so many people. I feel like this is going to be crazy wedding season, so you need to be ready to whatever bridesmaid's dress you're wearing. You need to have a color for it.
Yep.
You need to have a nail polish for it.
Yep.
You know,
You gotta have these things planned beforehand too.
definitely. And I think having them it's going to be great because you can purchase. You can make so many different styles with all of these.
Right.
And that's so classic looking right there.
I just love having things on my hand. I feel like it's so beautiful. I
Oh.
just
I
feel like I
very
just
fancy
talk
lady.
differently. Yeah, I feel
Oh,
so
yeah.
fancy.
I feel lighter. I feel better. It's exciting.
Right, I agree.
I think these are a great gift as well. So if you know, like I said, the boyfriends earlier, if you know your partner's birthstone, you could just Google it.
If you want to give your significant other a gift, it's been the pandemic has been really tough. I'm sure it's
Yeah.
been tough on both of you. Maybe like a little pick me up, a little something
Yeah.
to cheer them up.
And it's got
I feel like rings are a great touch.
definitely, you've got a great memory and you've got a great, and Mother's Day is coming up. Sunday, May 9th. I completely forgot about Mother's Day.
So did I.
That
Well, I
is
guess I need to be
embarrassing.
purchasing some Rara rings for myself.
Definitely. And I know exactly what my mom would wear. It's very different from me. She only wears silver. So I would not
Oh,
I would
okay.
want to purchase some of our silver items for her. And she is more of like a simple, she likes to work outside. And so she is definitely a candidate for these rings because they're so hardy and they're gonna stay in great shape.
Withstand
Yeah.
whatever
So
things.
when she's outside, she can wear that and think of me. Maybe that pearl because that feels very natural and very just simple and classic.
Do you think she would ever want to venture out, or do you think she's kind of like she just likes to stay to
feel
the
like
classics?
If I could show her, she's Mom, if you're out there right now, don't tell Mom that I'm getting her these. But also, I think if she could see how well they go together and how just like classic and simple those are, I feel like she would be so into it. I don't think she'd wear gold, but maybe I could convince her. I don't know.
I just feel like these are so classy and elegant. Like, how could you not? And again, the price sounds like it's steep, but it's really not because Klarna is so great and it's amazing that
Yeah.
Rara allows for, multiple payments over time. And so this is only $20 today. It's really not expensive at all with Mother's Day coming up. It's really not going to break the bank. And we understand because of COVID, a lot of people have been going through really tough times, but Rara makes a way for you to still make the significant people in your life happy.
Yeah, this is very like yin yang to me. I'm feeling this black and
Ooh,
white.
yeah.
I've
Very
got one
yin-yang.
from the water and one from the land in the black and the white. This feels like if you're trying to complete your earth, your like soul circle here. This feels
Yeah.
like very grounding to me to have this pairing, and it would go great with my red nail polish.
Yeah, it does.
Oh my gosh, that's classic. That red, white, and black.
I agree. That is very
Look at the
classy. You
shine
can never
on-
go wrong. The
Look at
shine.
shine on the nail polish.
I agree. It looks so shiny, and that's only 2 coats. Can you believe
Yeah,
that?
without formaldehyde, incredible.
Incredible. I can't believe that that's. I don't know why more nail polish brands aren't like this.
Yeah, it seems like
It's like a no-brainer.
a duh to me.
Yeah.
Of course, like you would want your customers to stay happy and healthy. And
Right.
I just can't believe how fast that dried. I'm just in
Maybe we should
shock.
paint some more nails.
Oh yeah,
just
let's
for
do
fun?
it. Let's do it. What color should I pick
Okay.
now?
So maybe someone in the audience can comment down below and give us their feedback. So these are the different nail colors that we have. Maybe someone can comment down below and let us know what nail polish you guys would want Taylor to paint her nails.
I have 3 more nails left on my left hand, which is
So exciting.
got some opportunities going on.
So maybe while we wait for the audience to kind of give us their feedback, maybe you can tell us like which ones you think you'll be wearing
oh, definitely
for like, you know, like a daytime or a daytime look. Maybe like you're at work. Which ones do you think would flatter you the most?
I love, so this light pink here, this is beautiful to me. Wishful, what was this one? Wishful something.
I believe that the light
Wishful,
peach is
just
wishful.
wishful? It's wishful. I love it. It's very springy and very floral to me. I feel like that is a really good like brunch color. I think with my I bought recently
Mhm.
A bunch of floral patterned dresses.
Ooh, just in time for spring.
Getting ready for spring
Yep.
of different lengths. And I think this is like a really good highlight color for those dresses and things like that.
Ooh, okay.
And then I feel like my nighttime look, I want this one. I don't know what I'm going to wear it with. But
It's
this
just so
one for sure.
edgy.
That's so edgy. And it's got that sparkle in it. So it's like, you pick it up, maybe.
It's not your typical color.
Yeah, it's not matte black and it's not super shiny. It's got almost like a
Iridescent kind of look.
tiger's eye kind of feel to it. Actually hold it up here because I feel like it's going to be better if I put it here. There it is.
Ooh,
Look at that.
nice. Look at that shiny
That is-
sparkle.
I cannot wait to wear this to the club. That's where it's gonna
That
be
looks
more.
so fun.
I-
With some glittery eyeshadow maybe
with
too,
a
to match
super
with it.
smoky eye. With a
Super
dark-
smoky eye.
Oh my gosh.
Yes,
exactly.
I totally see it.
I
I know
have a-
exactly what you're talking
I
about.
have a silk romper that's
Ooh,
black.
okay.
That's what I'm gonna wear with this.
That would be stunning. So classy with some nice black heels.
Yes, I'm just
An
gonna
all black
feel-
outfit. You'll feel so sexy.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, I totally agree. I see the vision.
What do you
100%.
think? What are you gonna wear?
I think for me, for a nighttime look, I'm more of a red person.
Alright.
So I feel like this would kind of be more my color, and I'm gonna show this up close to the camera more.
Oh,
It's like
that's
that.
so
Oh, look
good.
at that shine.
And the rubies are birthstones.
Ruby's
so
my
you can
birthstone, so
match
it's
that
kind of
up.
like very in tune with who I am.
I love
You know, you
it.
could be sipping on a glass of wine. My nails are gonna match my red
That
wine.
is so red wine right there. I
Right?
love that.
This is just like
I
a
knew I
very
recognized that color.
beautiful wine kind of red wine kind of color, and you know I could be sipping on my wine, doing wine tasting. Who knows what I'll be doing? You know,
Oh
and
my
my nails
gosh.
would be matching my wine.
Yeah, you got a great Merlot look there.
Yeah, and then I can even wear the wet red ring.
Oh, it's beautiful.
So this ruby ring would essentially really just accentuate that nail color, if anything.
look at that.
And together
great.
these with my wine,
Oh my gosh.
you know, maybe I'm by the countryside, maybe I'm in a bar or a nightclub, and I just feel like all of these things go together just so beautifully.
and that's that day to night wear. So none
Yes.
of these nail colors are going to be inappropriate for any place you go.
I agree.
I think you could wear that. That is very acceptable at work. That's not,
It's
remember,
not too loud.
it's not too loud. Do you remember that cracking nail polish? Do you
Ooh,
remember
yeah,
that was
I do know
popular?
what you're talking
You
about.
can't wear that
You
to
can't wear
work.
that to work. Yeah, not appropriate at all.
No, it's very, that's different. That's edgy in the way that probably is not acceptable at a desk job.
Right.
Maybe we're moving away from those things. But I think like if I'm trying to pick the most wearable for me anyway is this one, just because it's
It's
nude
nude,
and
yeah.
it goes with everything. You can wear it with everything.
Every single one of these rings, I feel like, goes well.
Oh, I love that with my skin tone. I feel like that would go with anyone's skin tone. Here, put one against yours and see.
Okay.
You know what you think. Do we have anybody let us know what to paint? A while ago, Kelly said the peach color, so maybe if nobody responds in the next couple minutes, I'll go
We'll do
with
the peach. Yeah,
Which
guys, just to remind you, let us know in the comments down below which nail color you guys like best. And then Taylor will paint her nails like that.
I love
and
that.
it would be so fun. We could like get ready together.
Oh,
So this is what it looks like. Yeah, I think, you know, this color, it goes well with my skin tone. I mean, I think this will go well with any skin tone.
I think so too. I don't think that is a great nude color because it's not. It doesn't have a bluish hue. It doesn't have a reddish hue.
Some nudes I feel like can clash with your skin tone,
Definitely.
but I feel like this one in particular is just super neutral, and not too cool, not too warm.
Exactly. So it goes right in the middle. Let's see. I saw Kelly said the
Okay.
peach colors a while back. Maybe I'll do one of the Wishful because that was the one I remembered the name of because it reminded me of spring. Sticky
Okay.
stuff. Let me shake it up. Oh, I also didn't shake the last nail polish and it hadn't separated. So I love that
Right.
about it. I totally forgot to shake it.
Do you normally shake your nail polish?
Yes.
I didn't even know that they had
So
a ball and it's for you to
and
shake.
maybe it's because it's not super chemically, but maybe it's not separating,
As much as the other ones
because
would.
of that. So on this one, I love this. This is like a very like when I go get my nails done, I always pick kind of like ballet slippers and things like that, or neutrals. A little heavy-handed there, but
Maybe we want to put it underneath the white so we can get a little bit
Yeah.
more contrast.
perfect. Look at that. Thanks, Shalane.
Love.
I think that is awesome. I didn't really notice how like opalescent it was until now.
Right.
You know, this is a Valentine's Day I've got going on. I've got this one and I've got the reds.
Right. Oh, actually, that's great. Yeah, it's a perfect Valentine's Day color. I mean,
Yeah.
I know Valentine's is coming up, but it's still very romantic.
Oh, it
So
is.
maybe you're going on a date. You know, I feel like these colors are very like flirty,
Oh, for sure.
very pretty.
Wow, my skills not getting better, but I am actually impressed with I'm super impressed with how this nail polish is just.
How it applies,
Going on.
right?
Oh,
It
yeah.
applies so smoothly, and you don't really have to fight it. I feel like some nail polishes that I've used are so thick and
They're
chunky.
tacky,
Yeah. And after I put another one, sometimes some comes off and it's like not smooth anymore.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's
it's the worst.
a terrible feeling. And then you have those like patches.
Right.
of
So
it.
that's why we normally get them done at the
Oh
salon.
yeah, because somebody at least is gonna like know that
How to fix it, how to
Oh,
smooth
yeah.
it.
I'm gonna do the other peach color. That one.
Okay.
It's a little darker. I may not. I think I had my nails done like this a couple weeks ago with this very similar. Because I stay away from corals because sometimes they can, like you were saying earlier, they can be too warm, too
Right.
purpley. But this one's great. I think this is my nails actually were done in the last video. I think with this.
I think it's so interesting that you're actually doing them on different nails because I've noticed a trend on social media where people actually like to do different nail colors for each finger.
Oh
So I think, again, what's great about this collection is that it comes with a variety of different shades for only $29.50. So make sure you guys get yours today because it's really such a great deal. $29.50 for all of these nail polishes, and you just really can't go wrong. And I think
those all go together. I was not expecting them to, but they really do.
they actually go together really well. I don't even think it looks odd.
No, I think it looks very like. If I saw somebody with this, I would say that person knows what they're doing.
Right.
They're an
It's a
influencer.
style.
Yeah, I think this is a great look. If I could
And
just
it looks like a purposeful style, and I feel like that is what makes it so beautiful.
almost ready to paint the second one. Should I just do?
Maybe you should just do blue, or
the
you could do
thumb?
the white one.
Oh, let's do the pearl. I
The
like
pearl
that. I
one,
feel like
right.
it's going to complete this bouquet of pinks and this kind of thing here that I'm doing. I love the way this looks. Look at this. That is beautiful.
So beautiful and
Shine on
shiny.
Neat.
That
Do my
is-
thumb. Go back and do. I never did a second coat on the pinky, and this still looks so good. Oh my gosh, I don't know. Shaky
Oh, wow.
hand. That looks so good. You know what? You could actually. I don't know if people do this. I did when I was a kid. But you could layer some of these if you wanted an opalescent shine on a dark color.
Ooh, okay.
You could. Do
So like
this.
you would do a dark color base first, and then do the pearl on top. Ooh, I love
feel
that.
like I would like to do that on the accent nail for this coral color.
Okay.
I think that this on top of that
That would be
would
beautiful.
look really cool.
That's
I'm a-
actually very creative.
I'm a-
I didn't
yeah.
even think of that.
I'm about to experiment. I'm gonna be when you see me on the street. You can, Taylor looks different every time we see her.
It's because you're always experimenting with your
Oh.
nails.
I'm gonna be so excited too. That's oh my gosh! I'm gonna just go ahead and do a second coat on that one.
It just dries so fast.
Yeah, that was awesome. Wow, I haven't painted my nails more often. I also did not paint my nails much during the pandemic. There was no reason to. I didn't feel excited about it.
Right. But now that the pandemic is almost over, everyone is getting the vaccines. now is just the perfect time for you to stock up on your nail polish. You know, maybe you have some old nail polish in your collection, and by this time it's probably completely separated. So
Yeah.
it's really time to just revamp your whole collection and get Gabriel Cosmetics' new line.
Yeah, with less chemicals than what you probably already have at home.
Right.
I love this looks together. I'm ready to do this one. Is this dry? Yep. Incredible.
This is called the Daydream Collection, by the way, for any of you guys out there who are curious what this nail polish collection is. And it should be the first thing on our site because, as I mentioned, this is a limited edition collection. So you want to make sure you get yours fast before it runs out, because with quality like this, you know they're going to sell out very quickly.
All right. My thumb is almost ready to be painted again. I like this hand.
I
I'm
love your
very-
nails. I
very
think they're
happy
very
about this
cute.
hand. I'm very happy about how this has turned out. I think this is.
I think that's so beautiful. And actually, while you do that, maybe we could figure out what rings we can
Oh, yeah.
put on to accentuate them.
Got 3 fingers that those will all fit on. So maybe if there's a giant one, we can put it on my thumb. I'm gonna do that second coat here for the pearl. Wow, that looks awesome. That goes on so smooth and not too much. The brush is holding like a perfect amount of paint there. Oh, the shine is really pretty. The shellac.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Without
It's
formaldehyde.
very
resin.
opaque too.
Yeah. Without your resin, that's gonna be bad for you. All right, what ring?
What ring shall we do? So we have a variety of options here, and now we are going to pick which one we should style you with.
It's that big boy.
So this big boy, this is for the daring. This is for the bold people out there. This is for the ones who like a little bit of edge to them, have a little bit of edge. You know, you're not the kind of quiet girl at the corner. You're the one who wants to be seen. You want to be heard, right?
I want to show this nail polish off.
And you want to show your nails off. So why not attract attention in the right way?
That's beautiful. I love my favorite detail on this ring is not just the big stone, is this little secret diamond here. I don't know. Can you see it? There it is.
Oh, yeah.
That little diamond.
Such a beautiful touch.
What a beautiful touch. And so but you can also, because this is that same band, we can stack this with whatever we want. And I can also, because of the way it's set, I can turn it away from me, or I can turn it towards me and it still catches the light. I think I'm going to do away from me because I want people to notice my hands when I'm talking. What do you think?
Oh, I think it's
a little big thing.
It's a little
Just a little. But that is awesome.
That's a rock.
Look at the way that catches the light. That's beautiful. What do you pair this with? What do you think?
Oh my God. I think that could be paired with, maybe even a yellow.
Ooh, I
think
like
a yellow could work too.
Let's find out. I like the yellow with this nail polish color.
Right? I think that yellow with the nail polish is so stunning.
You are going to steal all our ideas, and that's okay because we got to share the secret with you.
We got to. And then maybe we can even throw in your favorite, a purple.
Oh, my favorite. Perfect. With the yellow, which
with
is
the yellow.
A great combo. The nails are already dry. I'm just like, oh, this one only fits on this finger. Sad. I'll put it next to it, which is fine because I'll just turn.
Just turn the ring.
I'm just going to turn this one here and put it closer to the purple one.
Oh, that's stunning.
That's awesome. I love
See,
that.
don't you just feel so pretty?
I feel very fancy. I'm ready to go be mysterious at the bar and drink a cocktail.
Yeah.
And
just mysteriously sit there with your hands out.
I feel like
I love it.
when my nails are done, I always clack, 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 clack.
Oh, me too. Every time my
then-
nails done, I'm just like tapping
and
away.
these-
You're like sipping.
And when you clack, 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 you're gonna have this
These
glisten.
beautiful rings. Oh, I just feel like it adds so much flair and character.
I think so. And I really like this stone with the shirt I'm wearing, which I didn't think. I was like, oh, maybe it would need a little more color because I'm wearing white, but just even by itself.
I think it looks beautiful. It doesn't
Yeah.
even look tacky. It just looks like it completes your outfit so
It's
well.
Big, and I would not normally think I would pick up a ring that's this
Right?
big, but I think I would definitely show this one off. And like I said earlier, not to stop me from leaving with some of these today.
It's beautiful. It actually surprisingly doesn't even look massive. I think it just looks just enough to draw attention because you also have this beautiful gradation going on with your nails right there. So it all just goes together so well.
And if it doesn't make if it's the perfect size for my tiny hand, it's going to be great
For other
If it
people.
doesn't make my hand look like a child's hand, it's ready. Look at that.
Yeah, I think it's beautiful.
Beautiful. I love that.
And maybe we can even try on a green ring.
Ooh, I like that. I'm going to set my favorites here.
Very spring-like.
Oh, I love that. With my secret diamond, my peridot here, my sister's birthstone. Oh, I picked the wrong finger again. Perfect. Oh, I love the way that looks. That is like a bouquet of flowers. That's
That
like the
is
leaf
beautiful.
on the flower.
Oh, that's stunning.
I love
It almost looks like just like a white flower. You have a little leaf
Little
coming
leaf.
off of it.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
I love this. This is my. Oh, I
It's your
love this.
spring,
This is
summer
very
look.
springy. And on the other hand, I would wear my tulip bouquet I made earlier.
Right.
With the green, the red, and the purple.
Maybe you can even do the green,
Perfect.
the red, and the purple. Oh. The green. Let me just get that here. Where's the red? This is the red.
Perfect.
The green
I
and the red
love
and the
that.
purple.
There it is.
Yep.
My
This little
tulip.
trio.
And my stones. I got smooth and rough on this hand, which I love the look of. Man, I feel like this Rara collection is making
That
me.
is beautiful.
It's making me want to accessorize and try new things that maybe
Yeah.
before I would have been scared to do because
I agree.
there isn't a wrong way to wear these.
Right. And I feel like, sometimes when you're on a website and you see them by itself, it's kind of hard to visualize what it'd be like
Definitely.
together. But seeing it on your hands, I feel like it just shows how beautiful and how versatile they are. I mean, they look amazing.
This is fantastic. Like I the clarity in these are beautiful. And like we said earlier, they are ethically sourced. Everyone's getting paid a fair wage.
Right. Which is so
We're
important.
treating the earth super great. It's much better for everyone involved in the process, the craftsmen,
I agree.
the people finding these semi-precious stones.
And you can feel good about wearing them.
Yeah, and they make you feel good. So
Exactly.
definitely.
And I think it's interesting because when you show both your hands, it's clear that the rings really just accentuate the nails.
Oh, yeah.
Like the rings with the nails just look so put together.
I'm actually really liking this gradient here.
Me too.
These go together really well. Buy that set, guys, because that set looks
It looks-
awesome.
Yeah. And I feel like I'm also not really experienced with nail painting, and through painting them on my own hands, actually these two fingers are from Gabriel Cosmetics. I just feel like their quality is amazing,
Oh,
dries
yeah.
super fast.
For sure.
And a huge pet peeve of mine is just when they don't dry quickly.
Oh yeah.
And they smear everywhere, and what you think takes like 10 minutes now takes a whole hour.
Now you're late.
Now you're late.
The
And
subways are running slow because they've forgotten how to do things. And
Right.
We've all forgotten how to leave the house on time.
Right. But what's most important is you got to leave the house looking good.
Yeah, you gotta
So-
be ready for anything.
Exactly. So make sure you guys click on the Gabriel Cosmetics website and you guys look at the Daydream gift set, because this collection is really fantastic. Like I can't wait for Gabriel Cosmetics to come out with new collections. Like I can't wait
I
to
know.
purchase more myself.
They really did a great job pairing all these up together in the same box, which is usually not the case. It's usually like, here's a red,
Individual.
here's a this. You're gonna wear them all by themselves. But these are all, and even okay. So there's like a small detail there. These two fingers. This one has 2 coats and this one has 1. They're both opaque and it looks like a different color almost.
Yeah.
This is like.
But I feel like even though that one is not as opaque, it's still covered beautifully
It
and it
is.
looks very good still.
Oh, definitely. I love this look. I'm obsessed with this look.
It makes me want to go out.
I know.
I'm like, I just want to go out and just like get ready with my friends.
I can't wait to get ready with everybody again.
I know, it's so fun. You play music,
Oh my gosh.
you're dancing, you're taking your time getting ready, you're putting on your makeup, and the last final touches is when you accessorize.
Oh, definitely. And this is great because they all go together. Like we said, if your friend's like, I don't have anything, you can be like, great, I've got a lot of options
Yep,
for whatever you want. Here you go.
I agree. And again, that's why Rara is so great, is because it's so inexpensive. You can purchase multiple of these at the same time, and it's not going to break the bank. And you can have a collection. Your friends can wear some. You can be matching with your friends.
Oh yeah.
It's even more fun.
It's like
right?
great value and like yeah, it's a perfect gift. We said Mother's Day,
Yeah.
birthdays, wedding parties,
Wedding parties,
anything.
any kind of event. I feel like so many events are going to start happening.
Oh yeah. I just love these. These are it's very classic.
Do you have any events coming up?
Not this time. I gotta wait for my second vaccine, but I am
After a second vaccine, that's when things are going to come back to life.
definitely. I feel like also this is kind of another direction. But when I like to do yoga. I love
Okay.
yoga, and I feel like when I have ugly feet, when my feet are
Yeah.
naked and they don't have any
Nothing's painted.
no painted,
Yeah.
I think about my feet, and I'm not able to really center
Got it.
and focus. And I feel like, to me, this is a really small thing that will help me be more mindful and also of the planet and my own ecosystem in my body, because it's free of that formaldehyde and formaldehyde resin and toluene and all the chemicals that are really bad for you.
Yeah, I guess we didn't even talk about that, but mostly because we were putting it on our fingernails. But again, this also grows great on your toenails as well,
Oh, yeah.
because you know, your toenails also, I think it's also really annoying when your toenails don't dry quickly because, you know, your feet, when you're put between like those wedges, you know what I'm talking about? It's really uncomfortable.
You're gonna smear.
They're going
all
to
over the
smear.
inside of your shoe.
Exactly. And I think having nails that match your toes are really cute.
I love
And
that.
even if they're not completely matching, even with the same color scheme.
Absolutely.
So
I love to do
beautiful.
a darker color on my toes than on my hands.
Oh, me too.
So I
It's
feel
more
like
flattering.
we've got a lot of options here for that exact thing that all go really well together. And this, I feel like this is my accent nail. Now I wish I had painted the pearl on the ring finger and done the colors on the other ones because I feel like that is the perfect accent nail.
Do you normally like to do accent nails when you...
When my nails are long, I do. When they're short and I'm trying to grow them out and I'm just painting them so I'll remember them. They're growing, they're pretty, and to continue growing them. Once they're long like this, I'm really into
accent nails.
Accent nails, or like even a little thing on there, like a little gemstone or something.
Ooh, I love doing gemstones.
Me too.
Me too. And I think they're so fun. And you know what's interesting is that if you do gemstones, it could even complement the rings.
For sure.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm so ready. I can't wait. When can we go to the club? When can we go to the bar? I can't wait.
I just want to show off all my new jewelry and the new nail polishes.
I know.
I just think they're so fun.
I know. And that blue one, this is so hard to take your eyes off of. Yeah.
I know. I love the blue one so much. It's just mysterious. It's fun. I think it's very, you mentioned it's like the ocean, the water, and I just want to wear it again to show you guys because this is really just unlike anything I've ever seen. It's very much, it has aquatic qualities to it. It's mysterious, but still very beautiful and elegant at the same time. Okay. I feel like pearls are so elegant. Like you mentioned how, you know, how your grandma likes to wear pearls. So it's just timeless.
Oh, definitely timeless. That one's I would like to call that one that's like the water stone. So if you're into elements and you're thinking my sign would be more of a water.
And I'm actually a water element. I am a Cancer.
Okay, so there you go.
So this is very much, you know, in tune with who I am. I love being in the water, and you know, because I think that these are so, they're so snug on the finger perfectly. You can be on the beach with these, and it's like a perfect accessory because oftentimes when you're on the beach, you're in a bikini. Sometimes you don't always think about wearing accessories because you're scared that, when it gets in the water, it might rust.
Or it might turn your finger green.
Green, right. But what's great about these is that they are actually gold plated, and the fact that they're made out of, you know, real gemstones means that they're not going to rust, they're not going to tarnish.
There's no nickel, so you're not going to get that green ring, and you're not going to be allergic if you have a nickel allergy.
Exactly.
My sister for a very long time was like, why am I breaking out? Why is my skin flaking? I'm having all these symptoms like I'm allergic to something, but I don't know what it was, and it was the nickel plating from the nickel alloy in the jewelry.
Oh, wow. Okay, so even better, the fact that Rara does not use nickel, everything is gold plated, and everything is using completely true metal, so it's not going to turn green. You can wear this comfortably in the water. You know, now that summer's coming, maybe people are going to go to the beach.
Oh,
maybe people are going to go traveling when you're washing your hands.
Which you're going to be doing still.
Yeah,
please continue washing your hands.
Please do continue washing your hands. You're in the shower, maybe like some water spilled on you accidentally. You don't have to worry.
Yeah, it's not gonna be. Oh, I love that those are two different textures too. It's like two different beaches.
Right? Like the bands are two different textures.
So you've got the tidal wave, which is that light blue one, which has a finer texture, and then the the wild oceans has that more volcanic texture there.
Right, like the texture of the bands are slightly different, but they're so complementary.
Intrigue, I love it. It's just a little extra detail.
I love this set so much. I actually don't want to take it off. I feel so pretty wearing it.
So we're gonna go.
We're gonna take these.
Go now. I'm gonna put them all on and walk
so
in here like
much.
this. I'll sit on the subway and look at myself in the.
And I'll just look like that. I feel like people always take those kind of photos too. Like on Instagram, you see them posing with their jewelry because it just kind of shows who you are.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get into that. You know, maybe you've reinvented yourself while you've been inside for so long.
Right.
It's time to show us. It's time to be able to do it. Oh, here we got a beautiful Instagram picture here. Simple red top, a lot of skin, which feels like very natural and very That's like the earth to me, and she's wearing several rings, and that is such a good look. Look at.
It doesn't even look like it's too much. It just feels like she's just adding the extra touch. And what's interesting is that she doesn't have bracelets or a necklace, but by stacking the rings, it looks amazing. So the rings look so beautiful. You know what's interesting is that she doesn't even have earrings.
No,
the rings are just everything though.
It's just very, and it draws your eye right to it, but it's also, I feel like, really accentuating everything about her because she's only you can wear this with a lot of different things, but you could also just wear it by itself. And I
with
feel
a
like that
plain top.
pulls your eyes in immediately, but it's also accentuating all the beautiful things about her, that she has just this very simple color top on, and she's wearing pretty simple. Her makeup is not, outrageous. She's wearing,
Right.
this is a very just
Clean,
very
elegant, and she
clean.
spices it up with the rings.
Perfectly.
Yes, I agree.
I feel like I'm really talking with my hand now because I'm like, look at this thing I have here. This is fantastic.
I'm gonna join you, and I'm gonna put on some more rings so I can
Definitely.
also talk like this. I think other people will also very much feel the same way. Like for any of the ladies out there who also love wearing jewelry, I mean, you know what it's like to wear jewelry. You just feel so beautiful. It elevates your look. You're more confident, and it's just the entire. I think jewelry is just that added touch on how it makes you feel.
Oh, definitely. I think, like I said, I wear it for me. It's great if other people see it. I'm happy to share this secret with others. But for me, this is a little thing that makes me feel a little more elegant, a little more mature, a little more classic. Like I'm ready to take on large tasks and projects, but I'm also ready to go to the club and dance.
Right.
And really.
Yeah, I just love rings so much. I think honestly, I used to not be a ring person, but I feel like Rara really converted me into being a ring person because of how versatile they are. How when you stack them together, it doesn't look like it's too much, and it just really adds this extra flair.
Oh, I think so too. You're wearing that necklace that's got that key on it.
Oh yeah,
and that goes so well with those.
The gold goes with the gold together. Really flattering. There are some pieces of jewelry that I never take off. So I know yours is your bracelet.
Yeah,
and mine is my necklace. I love that we're both into gold.
I know.
But even though we're both into gold, see, I feel like we can still rock these gunmetal pieces.
Yeah, and they go so well. There's literally nothing about that makes me say, like, oh, that maybe doesn't. There's nothing about that catches my eye in the wrong way. I feel like wearing that, even especially with the gold, because it has that rhodium and that darker part, they just go naturally together.
I agree. It just is so aesthetic. It just completes each other. And I think that's the beautiful thing about these rings is that you can have one ring and another is just complementary. It only adds to your collection and it never detracts.
Exactly. You're never going to have a piece that's going to overshadow anything. Even that big ring, I find myself looking not just at that, but the other ones I was wearing.
Yeah.
I feel like there isn't anything about these pieces that detracts from anything else. It will only add.
Yeah.
And you can wear as few or as many as you'd like. And it's just fantastic.
I agree. And I think, a lot of us, we have some pieces of jewelry that we really love. And so maybe like these could just be additions to what we already have.
Yeah.
And it doesn't mean that we don't have to wear the ones that we currently own. We could just add more to our collection.
Yeah. These are just going to go with everything. And you can wear, like you were saying, if this could be a piece that you never take off because it's doesn't have that nickel in it. It's not going to turn your finger green. It's going to be safe. They're made, in a tried and true way.
Mm-hmm.
So these rings are going to last. And if they don't, Rara's going to take care of you. So you can feel really confident wearing them because of the quality.
Right. I agree. And that's such a reassurance as a consumer because knowing that the pieces that I buy, that the company that I'm purchasing from has my back, they will guarantee the quality. I think that's so reassuring. And I can just know that I can purchase from this company safely and I feel good about it.
Absolutely. And paired with our healthy nail polish there, we've got
like a perfect combination.
Perfect combo.
I agree.
All right.
So I just wanted to remind everyone now that these are very limited edition for all of these different rings.
Yeah, they're selling fast. So if you really like these, and they are limited edition, so you can feel very special about wearing them because of their story and because of where they come from, you need to act fast because these are, like we said, some of these are already sold out. So there's definitely
high demand for these.
Absolutely. Everything about them.
And because you guys are watching our live show, just wanted to let you know that you guys actually have exclusive access. So we're telling you about these rings before most of the other people will find out about them because we wanted you guys to have the exclusive access to know about these rings. And by coming to our live show, we wanted to just show you all of these in advance. So make sure you guys get these as soon as possible.
Absolutely.
There's really no other offer like this. And I don't even know of any other brand that sells rings that are similar to this for this kind of price.
Definitely not. I think because of the quality and because especially if you're going to pay with Klarna, you've got a really great opportunity now to just get all of them.
Get all of them.
Give some to your mom, give some to your friend. You've got presents,
get a bunch for yourself so you can give them to friends as gifts.
Absolutely.
Have them in your collection for, the current outfit, the next outfit, and especially because I don't know about you, but I love buying different outfits.
Oh, me too.
So with different outfits, of course, you're going to need different rings to pair with them.
And you can make, we discovered combinations we didn't think were possible.
Yeah.
And I was going to go with so many of our outfits. Oh, my gosh.
Right. Like, the possibilities are literally endless when it comes to combining them.
Completely.
Super versatile.
Absolutely.
So make sure you guys get your rings before they sell out.
Oh yeah, for sure. All right.
So
I think we've.
out of these,
All right.
which do you think are your favorites?
Okay. Well, I said earlier that I love that purple and the gold, obviously, but I love the greens. I feel like with spring coming, I love this one.
Ooh, okay, with a little bit of textured band.
That textured band. And I love this other green one. I just feel like green's going to be maybe my color this season.
Oh,
because
okay.
Of nature, and I haven't got to experience as much nature. And then I don't normally wear silver, but I think I want to get that the silver. Well, I guess it's out now, but if they bring it back,
Maybe
I
we
want
need
to
to
get
bring it
this
back.
pearl with the silver because I feel like it is so classic and it reminds me of classic things and my grandmother. And
Right.
Got all the
It's
things I
sentimental.
love.
It means a lot to you.
absolutely. What about you?
Actually, before I go into that, I was actually going to say I think the green complements your eyes so well.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
gosh.
think it just really accentuates the color of your eyes. So I
Especially
feel like
mine.
green definitely is your color.
All right, I'm ready. I'm going to have to buy some more green things.
Yeah, I love that. For me personally, I really actually have fallen in love with the purple. So I know this one's your favorite.
Yeah.
It might quickly be becoming my favorite as well. I might be stealing it from you
All right.
because it is so beautiful. So as we mentioned, guys, there's not that many on there. So if I'm stealing from Taylor, you better get yours quick.
They're going so quickly.
They
We're
are.
going to have to duke it out after this to decide who's going to take
Who's
what.
gonna get the ring? So I love the purple with the textured band.
I'm going to guess that you're going to take this one too. This is your other
Yeah, I
favorite.
am gonna
I
love
knew
that
it.
one. And it's sold out. But guys, as long as you guys comment enough and you let us know how much you want Rara to bring this back, Rara might just do that for you for a limited kind of one-time special just for our viewers. So make sure that you guys, if you want these rings and they're sold out, make sure you get them.
Get your voices heard.
Yes,
Absolutely.
very important.
Well, I hope we were able to get you as accessorized as possible for this upcoming season of rebirth into the world.
Yes, it's the time to style ourselves,
Yeah.
to show off who we are when we're starting to meet our
Absolutely.
friends.
When we're able to go out again and really, with the versatility, to try different styles.
Right.
And, this is just, what a great deal.
I
Especially,
agree.
I mean, with the quality,
With
you're
the
not going to
quality.
find that anywhere else.
Right, it's just great value.
Yeah.
It's great value for your money. And I don't think anyone who purchases these will ever regret them. It's not the kind of piece that you're going to just toss to the side. It's a piece that you're going to want to keep with you because it's really, as you mentioned, conversation piece.
Absolutely, with all the stories we have and all the special moments that you can kind of cultivate with these.
Right, I agree.
Perfect.
And along with these rings, we also had our amazing nail polishes. So just to recap, which ones were your favorite?
Oh, I love. Well, now that I have them all on, I'm a huge fan of this collection with all these pinks and reds. I feel like I really at first I was like, this may be too dark for me, but I love this one. I didn't get to paint that one because I think it's in the other box.
Yeah.
This one's great. I love this one. This one with the shine. It's
Okay.
opalescent.
You
I
like the coral now.
Yeah, I didn't think I would. That middle finger, that wishful. That quickly became my favorite. That middle finger. Because
I
it's
love
so
it.
light. It's so much like the ballet slipper color I would pick in the
Ooh,
salon.
yes,
It makes
yes.
me feel very much like things are normal and I'm
Yeah.
ready to,
Go back into
go
the
back.
world. It's
Yeah,
kind of like who you are. It's like a little nail to kind of represent who you are.
exactly.
Yeah, I love that.
It's your favorite.
For me, my favorite, I know I said the red, so I do still very much like the red. As I mentioned, it's kind of like a wine color.
Yeah.
I might also really like this coral. Now seeing it on your nails, I feel like it's such a beautiful pop of color,
It is.
and that it just looks so good.
It does.
And I feel like because it's spring, it's time to have a pop of color. I think the
Absolutely.
coral is just like a beautiful color to kind of complete your summer
Yeah.
look.
And I'm loving wearing this with the white, which is just, it's like an accent with the ring and
Right.
everything is perfect.
Right, everything goes well with white too, I
Oh,
feel.
yeah,
Yeah, so
definitely.
it just like pops everything out. Okay.
All right, friends. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. We're so happy that you joined us and commented and liked and let us know your opinions. It's super important.
Yeah. I hope you guys had a great time on our show as we introduced Rara's new jewelry collection that we have right over here. And also
Actually, Gabriel Cosmetics.
Gabriel Cosmetics. Make sure you guys click all the links down in the comment section down below so you can get your new ring collection and your new nail collection.
Absolutely.